Water constantly being topped up when you're at a restaurant, also it arriving at the table before you've practically even sat down.
American things that confuse the hell out of me as a British person. The fact that you put some sort of white gravy sauce on what you guys call biscuits, we would never put anything on them.
Obviously the first one is portion sizes. Everyone knows that American portion sizes are fucked, but I was honestly in shock when I saw that firsthand.
Who the fuck drinks that?
I swear, like, the size in America are crazy. Like the size of this milk bottle, this is enough for a family of 4 for a month. It's literally huge.
Okay, I've just seen something in America, right, that I can't believe what I'm seeing. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Right, we do not have this in the UK. Look at this.
Things in America that don't make sense to us as British people.
Not only am I driving on the left side of the car, I'm on the right side of the road. And what are all these signs?
It's a red light.
Yeah, and?
Why is that guy turning right on red?
You're allowed to turn right on red here.
Really?
Mate, every morning on my way to work, it feels like I'm playing Mario Kart. Except, if you lose, you actually die.
You can't walk anywhere. Like, walking is not a thing. Like, me and my sister were walking, and the amount of stairs we were getting.
Dad is a drive-thru, and that's what they sell.
Guys, what on earth? We're in America. Since when was this even a thing?
Drive-through bank.
I'm in an American college right now, and they literally have a food court in their college. They had a Taco Bell.
The American flag is absolutely everywhere.
That's a high school football stadium?
Yep.
Some Premier League stadiums aren't even this big.
I want to talk about free refill. Did you guys know that free refill, it's a very American thing?
I can refill this 1,000 times.
Yeah, but you won't drink 1,000 cups of Coca-Cola.
Air conditioning. It is the greatest thing I have ever experienced.
I think America has a ceiling fan problem. Bedroom, fan. Living room, fan. Patio, fan. I'm actually surprised that they don't put one above the swimming pool.
American things that British people just can't comprehend. Keep watching, they get crazier.
Have you ever visited another country and suddenly realized they do things completely differently from you? For British tourists visiting America, that happens more often than you might think. Because America can feel familiar at first. They speak English, they watch the same movies, they recognize the brands, but then they start experiencing everyday American life, and suddenly the little things start getting confusing. Why do Americans put ice in almost every drink? Why are portions so huge? Why does everyone seem to drive everywhere? Why are drive-thrus available for things you never expected? And why does everything seem to come in a size that feels unnecessarily massive? For Americans, these things are completely normal. They probably don't even think twice about them. But for British tourists, seeing them for the first time, some of these everyday habits can leave them thinking, why do they do this? And that's what makes culture shock so interesting. It's not always the huge differences that surprise you. Sometimes it's the tiny everyday habits that make you realize you're somewhere completely different. Today, we're looking at some of the American things that completely confused British tourists and the moments when they simply couldn't understand why Americans do them. Some are funny, some are surprisingly convenient, and some might even make you wonder, wait, why don't we do that in Britain? Let's get started.
The most American thing I could have ever seen in my life. One thing I learned about America is you do like to drink. Dad is a drive-thru. And that's what they sell. Are we in New York? Are we in Rhode Island? Are we in Washington, D.C.? No, we are in Maryland.
Just looking for a quick drink, and I realized, everything in this country is supersized. You guys know about the naked drinks in the UK. Look at the size of this. My goodness. Or even the fruit bags, man. Just look at this. My God, everything's really supersized.
I'm in an American college right now, and they literally have a food court in their college. They had a Taco Bell. Imagine going to college here. That is actually insane. To have a food court in your college is ridiculous.
Why is it lighted up?
And other things that would kill a European, this is a size small ice cream in America. Liam, you're ruining it. And this is a baby size for the baby. This is the smallest size available.
Alright, another Aussie living in America vid. I just went to Starbucks and ordered a large coffee because large coffees in Australia are still pretty tiny. Who the fuck drinks that? It's fucking massive.
Things that still surprise me about the US as a Brit living here: water constantly being topped up when you're at a restaurant, also it arriving at the table before you've practically even sat down. Love it. Drive-through banks, thrift stores, ceiling fans in bedrooms. Now I genuinely can't even sleep without the fan on. And how friendly people will be even when you don't even know them. They will practically tell you their whole life story.
Rev, why did my sat-nav be like, in 200 yards, turn right onto Highway 85 for 159 miles. Sorry, how many?
I am absolutely out of my mind right now. What on earth is all of this stuff?
Things in America that don't make sense to us as British people.
Not only am I driving on the left side of the car, I'm on the right side of the road. And what are all these signs?
They actually decorate for Halloween over here. Like, we just stick a few pumpkins in the garden. Look at this.
Everything in America is just supersized. That's a pickle.
The cereal aisle is crazy. You have all these colours, flavours, and I don't know what to do.
The weather app said it was 92 degrees, but it can't be that hot. It must be lying.
Why do all houses have mailboxes? Why don't you just have a letterbox?
But even when I'm on a red light, I can still turn right. That is so confusing. I can go.
There could be alligators anywhere and everywhere.
You measure everything in pounds, which means you've just spent $10 on grapes. Where's the grams?
Guys, what on earth? We're in America. Since when was this even a thing?
Drive-through bank. Drive-through ATM.
Oh, there's a camera here, so they're watching us.
Watch me, it's fine. But how much more lazy do you want to be? Go walk to the ATM and ask for an ATM.
I kid you not, we're literally in a drive-through that is for an ATM. What the
I said, can I walk there? They go, no, because a lot of cars will come. So you have to drive for this ATM.
No one's even here.
Let me see if it even works anyways.
Oh, it doesn't work. Looks like you're not getting your trim today.
I can refill.
Yeah. You want one Coke Zero or two?
I can refill this 1,000 times.
Yeah, but you won't drink 1,000 cups of Coca-Cola.
You don't know me. And it's free.
You paid for it. You paid it.
Once.
Bro, slow down. Slow down.
It's cold.
Fabio, slow down. Slow down. Why?
That was good. Because it's free. Yes, please. I'm in paradise. Brother, cheers. Another one. Should I finish this one too?
Bro,
I'm gonna explode.
That's too much sugar. You don't need that.
That's true, but it's free.
Fabio.
Brain freeze, yes. That's what's happening to me. But it's so good.
Also, I think one of the best things about America so far is something so small, but it's this. That might not sound a lot to an American, but as a Brit or as a European, seeing ice machines in every hotel and every restaurant having free refills is unbelievable to us. So yeah, absolutely love that.
I want to talk about free refill. Did you guys know that free refill, it's a very American thing? First months in the United States, we didn't know that refills are free. And when I saw in McDonald's, some kid 2 times in a row go to Fontaine and get cola, I was thinking, he's cheating, like, and I was looking like he's stealing thing. Yeah. But then somebody tell me, hey, it's free if you bought one, you go and take another. My mind was like, no way. Like, in Ukraine, it wouldn't work never because
Even in McDonald's, we don't have free refill.
Nowhere. Like, McDonald's in Ukraine doesn't have free refill. It's so weird how in different parts of the world have so funny rules, but free refill, I like it. Dasha, you like free refill? Bad that it doesn't work with the ice cream, right?
Yeah.
Why are the cars in the US so angry? Like, this car looks like it wants to punch you in the face. It's also terrifying when you walk across the road because they stop at the last minute. In fact, this car behind me would have absolutely flattened me. The number plate said Gobbler. Wait, don't even get me started on the trucks. They have way too many wheels. In the UK, they have 4 or 6. In the US, they have 10 or 12. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just getting more coffee. Okay, coffee acquired. I love how they just assume in the US you want a large. Anyway, I'm in a car park now, so I'm going to see what else there is. That looks like it would catch fire way too easily. And that's just unnecessarily large. Who's in there? The president? God, this country confuses me. They have way too many wheels.
So my Italian husband decided that he's gonna park in the middle of the street and leave me.
Subito abbiamo fatto che...
What do you just left me in the middle of the street to go pick up the food.
Rachel, quando tu metti la macchina a quattro frecce puoi andare ovunque. When you have your car like this with the 4 blinker on, you can go everywhere you want. No problem.
In America, you don't park in the street.
In Italy, you park on the street, especially neighbors, and I'm gonna teach you some good rules.
He said if someone needs to move the car.
Io ti ho lasciato apposta nella macchina, that's why I left you in the car. Like this, if somebody needs to get out, tu sposti la macchina. Hai 2 minuti, 2 minutes.
Okay, I've just seen something in America, right, that I can't believe what I'm seeing. I've never seen anything like this in my life, right? We do not have this in the UK. Look at this. It's a drive-through, but it's a bank. Sorry, what's all that about then? I thought McDonald's had drive-throughs, not banks. I'm gonna investigate. I shouldn't be doing this, but I've got to get out and have a look. You can stop and just get money. What's going on? Hello? Hi. Yeah. Excuse me. Can I withdraw a double cheeseburger and $50, please? This is... Look! It's a full-on drive-through! A drive-through back... What?
I don't think you should film the bank.
What?
That's how you get...
Oh yeah, okay, good point. Yeah, I probably shouldn't film the bank. But yeah, I can't believe that. A drive-through bank. This is... My mind is blown, mate.
Things that are weird for me as a European in an American grocery store. Let's go! I swear, like, the size in America are crazy. Like, the size of this milk bottle, this is enough for a family of 4 for a month. It's literally huge. This peanut butter is too small for you. Well, in America, that's not a problem because you can get it much bigger. When I live in America, I could never decide which kind of cornflakes to get because, look, Cinnamon Toast Crunch or glazed donuts, or you can get Reese's, you can get Lucky Charms. There's so many options, which is crazy in my mind. In Germany, we only have the basic Oreos. In America, you can buy mint Oreos, birthday cake flavor Oreos, chocolate flavor Oreos, or you can get an Oreo loaded Oreo. Cheese balls are super popular here. I cannot even describe how ginormous this is. Like, look at the difference, guys. I'm the biggest cookie lover. And in the US, you can buy these already made cookie doughs. As example, this is a chocolate chip cookie dough. All you have to do is roll this, put this in the oven, and the cookies are done like in 10 minutes. And I'm just so jealous that we don't have this in Germany. So I got some sweets and I'm gonna film a taste test with my mom in Germany. Do you guys want more videos like this? Don't forget to follow me. Bye bye.
Ladies and gents, things that are normal here in America, the US of A, but not back home in the UK, part 33. I had to say it like that because some people are like, well, America is also Canada and Mexico. No, it's not. That's North America. That's the continent of North America. When I say America, people know that I am referring to the US of A. Been to America and you come to America, this is probably an observation that you will make. The American flag is absolutely everywhere. It's on people's cars, it's on buildings, random buildings. People have it outside their home. If you're in the South, they have it on their trucks. There are random giant flags, American flags everywhere, outside car dealerships as well. And I'm not sure if it's like a propaganda thing, but back home that is not common. It's on, yes, like the Welsh flag, the British flag are on most like stately buildings, castles, etc. But not like here. It's wild.
I think America has a ceiling fan problem. Because I swear, in America, every single room has a ceiling fan. Bedroom, fan. Living room, fan. Patio, fan. I'm actually surprised that they don't put one above the swimming pool. And why isn't there one in the bathroom? And then they've got all those like little hanging strings. You know what I'm talking about, right? And I can never seem to pull the correct one. I pull one, the fan comes on, I pull it again, the fan doesn't go off, it just goes faster. And then I pull the other one and the light comes on. There's one, I think if you pull it, it even files your taxes. It's extremely confusing. Now, don't get me wrong. I am becoming a fan of the fan. You see that fan right there? That's my biggest fan. Okay, I'm sorry, that was terrible. But seriously, after living in Florida for a few summers now, I don't ask if your house has Wi-Fi. I ask if you have ceiling fans. So I want to know what the weirdest or strangest place is that you've encountered a ceiling fan. Tell me in the comments.
I'm in a random street in 12 South in Nashville, and I gotta show you guys this because this is not happening anywhere else in the world, right? There's businesses that are just a whole house that sell donuts, right? There are businesses that are like a cereal spoon. They sell tons of different cereal, right? Here's like some home 2-story ski lodge. This is not happening anywhere else in the world. Like, this type of economic freedom and the way that people are actually expressing themselves as a business, and how this is a parking lot and it's just got tons of stalls set up, and it's a Sunday the 5th of July. Like, the country's economy is flying. Like, this is nuts. I've never seen anything like this. Only seen...
It's a red light.
Yeah, and?
Why is that guy turning right on red?
You're allowed to turn right on red here.
Really? Bro, you can just come here and eat for free.
Yep.
You don't even have to buy anything.
Yep.
They asked me to leave a tip before the food's even been delivered.
Yeah, that's normal.
So even if the food doesn't get delivered, I've already left them a tip.
Yep.
That makes no sense. $20 for a smoothie.
Yep.
Since when is a smoothie more expensive than dinner?
I mean, you are in LA.
Get me out of here. Lines wrap around the block here for a burger?
Yeah, that's how much people love them.
But isn't it stopping traffic?
Anything for an In-N-Out burger.
You guys actually have drive-through ATMs here?
Yeah.
So you can take out money like you're ordering fast food?
Yeah, it's pretty convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, but how is that safe? Guess it's time for another refill.
That's your third already.
Yeah, and?
I'm not feeling well.
Then go to a doctor.
Oh, bro, I can't afford it.
You have to pay to go to a doctor?
Yeah, healthcare's expensive.
Guess you just have to see if you survive that. What's asking me for a tip?
Yeah.
But I took the order myself.
Yeah, I know.
And it's to go.
Yep.
But I still have to leave a tip.
Yeah, you do.
Why?
American things that confuse the hell out of me as a British person. Number one, the size of your stalls in your public bathrooms. Like, they are huge. Is it like this everywhere? And the gaps in between them, are they all really big? Can you make eye contact with someone? Is that not awkward? So many questions and not enough time. Number two, the fact that sports is such a big deal over in American high schools. It is not nearly as big as a deal over here in England. Like, honestly, not nearly as much. Am I right in thinking that? A little add-on to that as well. Is it common for universities, colleges to visit high schools and look for people for potential scholarships? Is that common? Number four, the fact that you put some sort of white gravy sauce on what you guys call biscuits. We would never put anything on them. And number five, the fact that you guys don't eat chocolate eggs at Easter eggs. I did not know this. What do you guys typically eat at Easter? Do you have like something traditional?
That's a high school football stadium?
Yep.
Some Premier League stadiums aren't even this big.
I know, right?
What is going on? Why does everyone have their hands on their hearts? I'd love to live there. This place is nice.
You know your credit score?
A what?
A 3-digit number that decides whether you can live here?
A number actually decides if you can rent a home or not?
Yep.
What? You can actually buy an entire shed?
Yep.
Since when did you get artificial turf?
Since the HOA decided to fine us.
The what?
The HOA. They said our grass is too long.
So another family can tell you what to do with your own house?
Yeah.
And you all agreed to this?
Yep.
What? You guys sell your cereal in bags?
Yeah, man.
It looks like dog food. This is so cheap, it looks fake.
I know.
$1.50 for a quarter-pound hot dog and a free refill?
Yep. And it's been the same way since 1985.
Things an American does that a British person cannot simply comprehend. So if a British person is going somewhere, we would say the distance is in miles. We have to travel this many miles to get there. An American measures distance by time. That is incomprehensible for a Brit. Because as a British person, to travel more than an hour, it's way too far. Americans do that on their commute. An American will literally set off in one state for 12 hours, and guess what? After 12 hours, they'll still be in the same state. And that's why Americans measure distance by time. If a Brit has somewhere to go that is over an hour away, we're considering not going. And Americans doing that, no issue whatsoever. I honestly believe no time is too long for an American to drive. Americans are machines when it comes to driving.
These are some culture shocks that I found coming to America as a Brit. Obviously, the first one is portion sizes. Everyone knows that America's portion sizes are fucked, but I was honestly in shock when I saw that firsthand. The coffees are huge, the salads are huge, everything is huge, bigger is better here always, and they really do not skimp on providing the most for you. Everyone, for the most part, has been incredibly nice to me. Oh my God. I sneezed and 2 people said bless you, but I have a feeling that the culture here is everyone is so nice to you until they pull out a gun. All Americans expect you to know each other. I was in Trader Joe's and I was having a conversation with a woman about my accent, and she said, oh, I've got a friend from England, Ellie. And she stopped there as if she wanted me to say, oh yeah, I know that girl. Yeah, we've got a country of 75 million people. Of course we all know each other. Like, what? Swearing is not good. I'm a Brit and Brits like to swear and we love the word cunt. And Americans don't like that. It's like incredibly offensive to them. And I've had lots of dirty looks and swearing in public, so I've got to refrain from doing that. Satellite radio is sick. Oh my God, they play like great songs from Avril Lavigne and My Chemical Romance. Like, I would never ever have that in the UK ever. They just play shit. What they say about America is true in the sense that no one knows anything about any country outside of America. I had a conversation with my cousin last night and they said that they do not learn in school about any countries unless America falls. And it means that they have no sort of like understanding of the outside world. They cannot point England out on a map at all. They know Italy because it's shaped like a boot and that's it. And I just think that's so insane. On a real one, I actually really enjoy America. I actually have a lot of love for it and I understand why it's such a good country, but it is also insane to me. And yeah.
3 things that Americans find completely normal, but would absolutely blow British people's minds. Number 1 is the size of your trucks. In the UK, we have tiny trucks compared to the ones in America. Some of them genuinely look like monster trucks driving down the road. Please insert a picture to the comments now if you have one of these trucks. Incredible. Number 2 is free refills. Nowhere in the UK do you get free refills. It's not a thing. It doesn't happen. People in Britain are very tight. Very tight. They don't like being generous. That's one big difference that I noticed about America. Very generous. People in the UK, not very generous. Number 3 is people just casually carrying pew-pews wherever they go. And you guys talk about it a lot. For people in Britain, we never ever really see one unless there's a police officer who is armed, but that's very rare. All of those 3 things are so normal to you guys in America, but to Brits, shocking. Shocking.
I'm a Brit in the USA. I've been here for 3 months now, and I thought I'd share a list of things that I thought were entirely unhinged when I first arrived that now actually I couldn't live without. First up, the garbage disposal in the sink. When I first got here, I thought these were terrifying, set mine off several times looking for the light switch in the middle of the night, which wasn't very fun, but now it seems entirely barbaric that we just put our food waste directly into a bin. Turning right on a red light. Terrifying as a pedestrian. Still haven't quite figured out the rules, but I don't think the rest of the country has either. As a driver, this is brilliant, 10 out of 10, big fan. Being able to purchase pretty much anything your heart desires in a pharmacy, including many things that are detrimental to your health, such as alcohol, frozen pizza, ice cream, any snack you could think of, energy drinks, and tobacco products. I still think this one's grossly irresponsible, but it has helped me out on occasion, and I'm on board with it now. Grid systems in major cities. Thought these were incredibly boring when I first got here, but actually they're just super efficient. One of the more widely known differences between the UK and the USA for sure, but it's going in here anyway, plugs in the bathroom. Getting ready will never be the same. And finally, why aren't we eating s'mores? Why aren't we eating s'mores? When I first got here, I thought sugar and sugar, sandwiched between sugar, only America would do that. And then I tried one. These, brilliant invention, 100 points to the USA.
I have found out why America is so great. And it is one thing and one thing only. Air conditioning. It is the greatest thing I have ever experienced. It is hotter than Satan's butt crack out here. But what makes it bearable is the air conditioning. I believe you need to add a verse to your national anthem that talks about air conditioning. Americans are only scared of one thing, and that is being hot. But I love it. I love it. Is it something you have against being hot? Because the air conditioning, the ice in everything. Hello. Something that I figured out while being here is that ice makes everything better. Better. I am convinced Americans put ice in every drink. The other day, I was out for breakfast, and I was at a cafe. I look over, and a man had ice in his milk. Oh. Americans love ice so much that le Titanic, no, le Titanic, whatever you say, I believe the Titanic was out to get more ice. Here in Texas, I see these signs that say that some people want ice. I don't understand that, and then people tell me that ice will take me away. What is this?
We're not doing anything small here. Some little please.
These are things I needed to get used to living in an American house. First things first, obviously we need a 20-liter water dispenser because this over there tastes like chlorine. This is how you open an American window. You just slide it to the side and it always comes with the Fliegengitter, so nothing can come through here. No bugs or anything, which is super convenient. This is the light switch. This controls the air conditioning and the heat throughout the entire house. And you can even connect your aux cable. It's very hot today, so let's turn it to 75. This is a food waste disposer and it's for Essensreste. You can activate it back here. So don't put your fingers in it or your hands are gonna be chopped off. This is how you close your blinds here. So if you want to take a nap during the day, it's gonna be very hard. This is our normal size American washer and dryer. We need that even though it's 40 degrees outside every single day.
These are things that a French girl in America can't grasp, okay? I don't get it. And no, it's not just because I'm blonde that I don't get it. First things first is the tipping situation. Of course, in France I tip, but in the US I feel like it's a big thing and it makes me stressed. Like, I don't even know how much to tip. Like, I'm not good at this and I want to be able to. I also never have cash. Like, I don't know. If Americans can help me in the comments, like, with pleasure, tell me. This one might sound dumb, but crossing the roads, like, they have an orange and a white hand and, like, I just don't know. I just have to follow people and expect that that's the way forward. Like, I'm not going to get hit by a car, but I don't know. Another thing would be the way the Americans speak. Like, there are so many words and ways of saying things, like, I don't understand it. So it's confusing because I'm literally full English. But I love Americans, literally, and I am excited to meet loads of people.
After living in America for 2 years, there are still 3 things that genuinely shock me. And the first one isn't what you'd expect. Number 1, the driving. Everybody told me in America it would be much easier, and they were right. The roads are wider, the signs just make sense, and it's actually a really easy place to drive until you meet the other drivers. Mate, every morning on my way to work, it feels like I'm playing Mario Kart. Except, if you lose, you actually die. You've got these absolutely massive semi-trucks, we call them lorries back home, and it feels like they're trying to take me out every other day. People flying past you at what feels like 120 miles an hour, probably faster, weaving through traffic like they're either rushing to the hospital because their wife's in labour, or they just really need a poo. And I finally understand why people pray so much down here, because how else are you supposed to survive the morning commute? Number 2, the house prices. This one still absolutely blows my mind. Back home in England, what me and my wife have here in Alabama would cost an absolute fortune. We've got half an acre, a huge deck, and just loads of space. Back in England, we'd probably be living in a tiny house with neighbours so close we'd practically be sharing a room. Every time I pull into the driveway, I still look at my wife and say, I cannot believe this is our house. I'm genuinely just so grateful for that. Having the space, being able to breathe, it's just something I'll never ever take for granted. And number 3, the people. This is probably the biggest one. People wave at you as you drive past. They'll stop and have a real conversation with a complete stranger because they actually want to get to know you. To me, that was such a culture shock because in England, people just keep themselves to themselves. When we bought our first house, our neighbours came over and said, if you ever need anything at all, just let us know. Being so far from home, that meant more to me than they'll ever probably realise. My wife's from Tennessee, so to her, that's probably completely normal, but to me, I honestly don't think I'll ever get used to that southern hospitality, and I really hope that I never do. So what else do you want to know about me living in America as a Brit? Ask me below in the comments and I'll answer the best ones.
Things I've noticed as a British person in America. American people are so friendly, like so much more friendly. Like you can have a conversation with anyone. Like in my Ubers, like I was having conversations, like I was getting life lessons in my Ubers. Tips are so important to Americans. Like I had a waiter today and she said she gets paid $2.13 an hour and she relies on tips to make money. That's like £1.50 in the UK, by the way. You can't walk anywhere. Like walking is not a thing. Like me and my sister were walking and the amount of stairs we were getting, like they don't walk. Like you have to just take Ubers or drive. That was a culture shock for me because obviously in the UK, like you can walk anywhere. Everything is so big. Like everything is like extra large. Like for mediums are like large in the UK. It's crazy. And people don't stare at America as much as they do in the UK. Like you could just be doing the most craziest shit and nobody cares. Like it's crazy.
These are 3 things that Americans find normal but British people are shocked about. Number 1 is that strangers are so friendly in America. When we went traveling there, every person that we passed in the street pretty much said hello and we would stop talking to them for 5 to 10 minutes in the best way possible. We had the best conversations. That doesn't necessarily happen in the UK. Number 2 is refillable drinks. When you go to restaurants or pubs in the US, you get free refillable drinks. That is pretty much unheard of in the UK. And number 3 is the portion sizes. In the US, the portion sizes there are honestly what you hear about. They are crazy, huge. You can take it home for the next day and then probably the next day after that too. In the UK, the portion sizes are just enough to slightly fill you up. So the portion sizes, in my opinion, are obviously much better in the US because they last longer. You can just take them home the next day, but I wouldn't recommend eating them all on that same day.
I'm American and my husband's British, and I lived in England for 6 years? And we just moved to America and we're loving it, but there are some things that have absolutely
fried my brain
and mine. So let's get into it. Yellow lights here, or amber.
Yeah, amber.
Before I get crucified, they are so long. I swear we were like 200 meters away while driving and we made it through. Like the yellow light stays on for 10 plus years.
Yeah, the yellow light is just as long as a green light.
In England, they're like a second. Like you have to stop when the yellow light
Unless
comes
you're
on.
literally going through it as it changes, you're going to get a ticket.
Yeah.
Mine is still on the driving theme. The red light of a brake light is the same colour as your indicator.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Yeah, like in the UK, when you have an indicator, it's usually orange, and you know that that's on. Whereas here, you can't tell if it's a brake light or someone's going to turn. And most people don't put it on anyway.
Yeah, but I'm obviously used to like the England like lights now, but now that I'm here, I'm like, oh wait, this is so confusing,
It's
and
rare.
it makes no sense. They need to be 2 different colors.
Yeah.
England does that right.
It made no sense.
Okay, my next one is portion sizes. Obviously in America, we all know portion sizes are huge, but when you haven't been here for so long, you forget. And I ordered a medium coffee for us. Guys, that thing was as big as a mattress.
It was like a vat.
It was, I was like, who needs that big of a coffee? It was so big, and next time I'm like, I need to order like an extra small.
Alright, following up from that, everybody waves, alright? I love it. Just, hi, morning, hey, you know.
Everyone says hello and good morning or whatever.
Yeah, love it.
So friendly.
I'm probably never going to talk to these people ever, but everyone's waving.
They were like,
I'm like this.
Just walking around.
Okay, last one. This was on our walk this morning, and we were on the sidewalk, like pushing the kids in the stroller. The sidewalk completely ended. Just stopped out of nowhere. We kept like walking. We had to like
Go on the grass.
Yeah, and then just like a sidewalk reappeared.
On the other side of the road.
We were like, what is that? How is that thing?
Also, it's massive.
The sidewalk?
Well, yeah, just like everything. So you've walked, and it says that you've done 5 kilometers.
I love how big everything is.
Yeah, funny.
I've lived in America for almost 3 years now, and there are things that Americans do every single day that feel totally normal, but wouldn't feel normal to a British person. The first thing I noticed when I moved to America was just how positive Americans are. I don't know if it's alien to us Brits, but just the way that they speak to people that they don't even know. I also noticed that their vocabulary is very emotional compared to us. You know, my friends will say things to me like, I love you, I'm so proud of you, I'm here for you, that means a lot. I feel like in the UK that level of emotional expression is so rare, like it just never happens. Tied in with emotions, something that is so normalized here in America that is not in the UK is therapy. Everyone seems to have a therapist here or talk about therapy really openly, well, at least where I live. And I feel like in the UK, if you were going to therapy or counselling, that is just not something you would say openly to anybody. I personally love how open Americans are about their feelings and going to therapy. I just feel like us Brits, we kind of sweep it under the rug and we would just never say to anybody. I find it so interesting how open Americans are about money and finance and where they are in their life. Where in the UK, there's so many things you don't talk about, but money is one of those things. You never ask anybody how much money they're on or their financial situation. Americans are so transparent about their finances, and it is just something that we are not transparent about in the UK. I was always brought up to never talk about money. And here it's just like so normal. Everybody talks about investments, what they earn, side hustles, ways to make more money. It's just so normal. Going back to my point of how kind Americans are, I'm on my morning walk and people are sat outside eating their breakfast and they're like, hi, how are you? What are you up to today? I just feel like we don't do that as Brits. Like we walk, we put